Hi, welcome to Wrinkles Society of Hope. Wrinkles stands for Women Rejoicing and Nourished, Courageous with a K, Life Encouraging Stories. Women who care enough to share. This platform is built for women to share their stories of the wrinkles that they are pressing through in order to become the women that they are today. I would love to interview you for the Wrinkles family. I would love for you to share your wrinkle story with us so that you can encourage some other person through the wrinkle that they might be currently going through. Now, the stories that you are going to hear, if you enjoy their wrinkle story, give us a thumbs up. And also, if you can, hit subscribe and share the Wrinkles page with other people so that we can build our Wrinkles family. I can't wait to see you. Thank you so much for coming to the Wrinkles family. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, Wrinkles family. I now bring to you another Wrinkles sunflower. I have Kellie here today. So Kellie, if you introduce yourself to everyone.
Hi, I'm Kellie. I'm currently located in St. Louis, Missouri. I used to live in Phoenix, Arizona. That's how I met Summer. And I'm here to talk about, I guess, my wrinkles experience.
Thank you so much for coming to Wrinkles today. And as I always tell people, Wrinkles is a platform built for women who care enough to share. So first, let's start off with, as you see, Miss Kellie is beautiful. She don't have any wrinkles on her face that I can see. So if you have any, or if you would ever get a wrinkle physically, how do you think you would feel about that?
You know what? I think it's fine. I recently turned 40, and I'm happy about that. I'm like, I'm good. Like I thought before turning 40, I was kind of like, man, I'm not where I want to be, and this, and that. But after I turned 40, I was like, I'm good. So I think if a wrinkle popped up, it's fine.
You say that now. No, I'm joking.
I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna still be flying.
Exactly. That's how you gotta take it. So you have physical wrinkles, but of course in life we go through some things, some emotional, spiritual, just wrinkles in life. So can you share with the Wrinkles family a wrinkle that you had to go through, that to press through in your life?
Well, you know about this. So my wrinkle was the most challenging experience in my life, and it was on different levels. So it was when my husband passed away. And it happened so sudden that not only did I have to deal with someone that was close to me and near and dear to me, like being in the hospital and going through a life-changing event and trying to figure out that and handle that. Then he passed so quickly, and then going through everything that happened afterwards. That was a big wrinkle, and it actually changed me as a person. So I would say, let me kind of break down maybe some of the layers to kind of help you guys understand a little bit. So after my husband passed away, the first challenge, well, not really the first one, but one challenge I had was having to ask for help. I was never the type of person who asked for help, and it's still a struggle for me, but I have learned over the years that it's okay to ask. But yeah, having to ask people for help on different levels, that was a challenge. And then going through, I guess, dealing with the situation, and then also dealing with different people's personalities that I had to deal with, whether it was family members, whether it was friends, it was, all kind of stuff that was just coming my way. And I wasn't focusing on me like I should have been at that time or right after it happened. Yeah. I went right into survival mode and just was busy, trying to handle business, trying to handle his, what his wants and needs were after he passed away. I just totally just was running, basically running. And I had to come to a position or a spot in my life where I was like, hold on, I need to stop. Yeah. But it was a year later before I really stopped. and said, all right, I'm not right. Like something's not right with me, but still within that whole year, I'm still dealing with different situations happening with different people. And it was just like, okay, trying to stay sane, trying to survive, trying to cope and grieve. Yeah, I had to stop and take a break and actually go to therapy because I was not right. And I recognized that. I was getting to the point where I was just sitting at work and I would just start crying out the blue. It was just like, okay, this is something's going on here and I can't handle it no more.
Yeah.
But and the thing about it is that most people did not know. Only people I talked to were my close friends and family. And that's a small circle because I'm not a big social person anyway. So it was a small circle of people who actually knew what was happening or I could talk to and was comfortable telling what was happening. So that was definitely a big wrinkle in my life.
Yeah. Was it hard to go to counseling? Was that a hard decision to make?
No, it actually was not. Just because for me, I guess in life, I've seen so many people that suffer with mental illness or whatever issues they might be having.
Yeah.
And especially in our Black community, it's kind of looked down upon a lot of times, but people need help. So I had no problem going and talking to someone who I knew could help me because I knew I needed to get better to move forward. I didn't want to get stuck in that place, and I wanted to make sure I grieved in a healthy manner. And I wanted to make sure I moved on with my life because I was young. I'm still young, so it's like I didn't want to get stuck in that place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had no problems. I took off work. I went on a leave of absence and took basically a mental leave of absence, and I was off for a month. And I went to therapy for a month and worked on me and just allowed myself to go through that process. And it was still more time after that I still had to go through the process, but I was still able to move forward and work with the therapist on my next steps and how to move forward and come up with a game plan.
Yes.
And do that. So I had no problem. It helped me. And I don't have a problem telling people either. So, hey.
Well, I think it's powerful that you acknowledge that you weren't okay.
Right.
Because I think that's something that's hard for a lot of people is that they keep going through it all. Like, I'm going to be okay. But you were like, I'm not okay.
Right.
And
right. And I was so busy worried about other people being okay instead of thinking about, am I okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that's what women do. Women take care of everybody else and not take care of themselves. And a year, that was a long time for you to be going through so much in a year, and not even knowing that, hey, I'm not doing all right,
Right.
That's so powerful. Yeah. I'm glad that you came out of it. And, of course, I know you personally, so I admired a lot that you had to deal with a lot of voices of other people telling you how you should feel. I think that was one of my biggest issues that I was really upset about a lot, that people were telling you how you should act and how you should feel and what you should be doing. And you handled that so gracefully because that was difficult for me, just being your friend, hearing all those outside voices saying so much. And I was just like, this is your wrinkle,
Right. Yeah.
It was so hard. So thank you so much for sharing that, and also sharing the fact that you did get counseling, because I think a lot of people more need to understand that is working on yourself.
Yep. That's part of being healthy. Mentally and physically, that's all a part of you. So you have to do whatever you need to do to make sure you're okay.
Yes, exactly. So let's talk about looking back at your younger self. However year you want to think, what would you tell your younger self?
I would say it's a couple of things I would say. Okay. First, it would be, it's okay to be exactly who you are.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, because when I was younger, I've always been an introvert. And I've always been really quiet into myself, but people always took that as me being stuck up or me being a certain type of way, especially because, okay, I'm not trying to gloat, but I'm pretty. So, I mean, I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way, but I didn't know, I guess I didn't know how people viewed me, and I didn't realize, oh, I guess I am attractive, so I think what it was that people view me as, oh, you're pretty and this and that, and I didn't view myself that way. So I was just like, I'm like everybody else, like it's no big deal. But take that with being quiet and keeping to myself and being a loner, then it's automatically like you're stuck up, and I don't like you. But as I've grown older, I'm like, I don't care. This is who I am. I am an introvert. I don't mind sitting in my house and closing the door and not answering my phone, and I'm okay. This whole pandemic, I was fine in the house.
I knew you were.
I did not care. Yeah. So that I would think that will be one. And then the other one would be, it's okay to be selfish with my time. I don't have to be pulled in all these different directions because other people want me to do whatever it is they want me to do. Yeah. If it's something I don't want to do, or if I don't have time to do it, then I don't have to. And it's okay. So, it's okay to say no. And I've become good at saying no.
I love it. Yes. We need to say no more.
Right. I do not like people wasting my time. So that has become that very valuable thing to me, especially after my husband passed away.
Yeah.
Don't waste my time because he died young. So I don't have time for whatever mess is going on. No, I want to live my life to the fullest and, enjoy every moment, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And it's with everything happening with COVID-19, and you don't know what's going to happen.
No.
So there's been so many people I know that have lost their lives, not just due to COVID, but just in general, and they were young.
Yeah.
No, I don't have time to waste. I want to do everything I can do while I'm on this earth.
Yes, especially like traveling, huh?
Yes, and I'm gonna do that regardless. Yeah. I'm gonna always do that.
Exactly. So now, the woman that you are today, you had a T-shirt made up, and it had a word or a phrase that defined who you are today. What would it say?
You know what I just said. Live life to the fullest. That is what it would say. Whatever that looks like for you, that's what it is. It's your life. You do whatever you want to do with it, and you be happy with that. So live life to the fullest.
Live life to the fullest. I love it. And you definitely are living the life to the fullest. I love me some Kellie so much. Well, let's talk.
And I love you too.
And I want you to share right now. Currently, you're living life to the fullest. Presently, you're working on some projects. So please share with the Wrinkles family some of those things that you are doing right
now. So one major thing I'm focusing on is my CBD business. So it's Nature's Resource CBD. I actually started it last year, but I wasn't able to focus on it like I wanted to. And then my goal this year was to really dive into it and focus and make it grow. But then the pandemic hit. So it's like, okay. So now that things are kind of opening back up, I am venturing back out to still try to grow that. So I sell health and beauty products. So I have a lot of facial care line that has CBD in it. And I also have pain relief. I have CBD oil, which is called tinctures, and bath bombs. So yeah, a lot of people love the products. The pain relief is what I sell out of on a regular basis. So that's my focus right now. I've always been into real estate. I've been into real estate since I was in my 20s. So I'm trying to grow that. Now that I'm back home in St. Louis, I'm trying to grow that a little bit more. And get to a point to where I can live off of the real estate and not worry about going to anybody's job and be comfortable with that. So those are some things I'm working on.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming to the Wrinkles family today, sharing with Wrinkles today. I appreciate it so much. I do.
Well, thank you for inviting me. And you know, you look beautiful as always. I'm so happy to see you again.
I'm so excited. That's why I'm glowing, because I get to see my friend today. So we thank you so much for coming to Wrinkles, and hopefully we'll have you back again so we can see how things are going.
Definitely.
All right.
I will look forward to it.
Thank you so much, Wrinkles. We love you.